Okay, here we are. Let's begin. We're in a new place here. So let us warm our bodies up, shake everything out, loosen up. I'll try not to kick anything here in these beautiful surroundings in Virginia where I am. So nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. We're going to start with some deep cleansing breaths. Inhale up. Exhale, reach, and slowly lower down. Always check the posture. Up again, inhaling. Exhale, reach, and lower. Keep the feet flat on the floor. Bring the arms up, inhale. Exhale and stretch from side to side at your own pace. Reaching and breathing. Feeling the stretch up the sides of your body. Check the posture again, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. We're going to change the view just a bit here. And then we're going to start warming up from the top of our heads all the way down our bodies. So nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Lower the chin to the chest and press the chin into the chest. Keep the abs in tight throughout. Center front, inhale. Exhale. If you don't have any neck issues, keep the jaw closed and go back. If you do, just repeat the chin to the chest. Don't forget to breathe. Center front, inhaling. Exhale, turn. Look over the right shoulder. Keep the shoulders back and down. Front, inhale. Exhale, left shoulder. Front, inhale. Exhale, press the chin into the chest again. Release. Keeping the shoulders back and down, heavy head roll over to the left shoulder. Left ear above the left shoulder, you're going to feel the stretch at the opposite side of the neck. If you have any kind of neck issues, roll only in the front back and forth. If not, jaw closed, heavy head, center back. Heavy head, right shoulder. Check the posture. Heavy head, center front, pressing the chin into the chest. Release. Opposite direction, heavy head, right shoulder, shoulders back and down. If you can, center back, heavy head. Heavy head, left shoulder. Check that posture. Heavy head, center front, pressing the chin into the chest. Release, center front, inhaling. Exhale, turn, look over the right shoulder again. Inhale, look up to the right. Exhale, look down to the right. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Center, front, inhaling. Exhale, turn, look over the left shoulder. Inhale, look up to the left. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Center, front, inhaling. Exhale, just turn from side to side on your own. Go in circles if you wish, but whatever you do in one direction, try to make sure you do in the other direction as well. and then end up in the center front again. Now, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Now, bring the right arm up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stay in the same plane as you stretch to the side. Weight on both feet, abs in tight. Bring the right shoulder back as you look up. Align the left shoulder in that same plane and feel the stretch of the right side of your body. Breathe. Up, inhale. Exhale, change sides. Check the posture, inhale. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stretch in the same manner in this direction. Same plane, weight on both feet, abs in tight. Bring the left shoulder back as you reach up, look up. Align the right shoulder and feel the stretch of the left side of your body. Breathing. Up, inhale. Exhale, both arms straight up. Check the posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and either reach upward or arch back, reaching back. Looking at the fingertips if you can. Jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. Breathe. Up, inhale. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms to the parallel position, arms parallel to the floor and to each other. I'll turn to the side. Reach forward, pulling the shoulder blades apart, but keep those abs in tight and the spine nice and long. Then release and bring the arms back behind you. Clasp the fingers together, straighten the arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, opening the chest. Breathing. The arms can be low by the torso, in the middle, anywhere, or up high, wherever you choose. Just breathe. Then release. And bring the arms forward again. Parallel position, pulling those shoulder blades apart. Breathe. Then release. Bring the arms back behind again. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, straightening the arms. Hold it here, or if you want to add something, bend the knees, knees over the feet. As you bend at the hips, push out through the glutes in this Utkatasana, chair or fierce pose variation. Arms can be low, high, or anywhere in the middle. Just keep the chest open, head and neck an extension of the spine, and breathe. Straighten the legs, inhale. Exhale, either hold it here with the chest open, breathing, or arch back. Jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. Breathing. And then release. Keep the abs in tight. Bring the shoulders up by the ears. Arms are relaxed. Shoulders are still back. You don't want them forward. No neck. Release long arms, long neck. Keep the shoulders back, really down as you reach. Imagine the tip of your head touching the ceiling and the fingertips touching the floor. Just imagine. Then release and do it again. No neck. Breathe. Long arms, long neck. Release. Check the posture. Bring the arms up, inhaling, feet on the floor to start. Then exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms to the T position, palms down. Keep the legs and hips stationary. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, rotate just the upper body to the left. Front, inhale. Exhale, rotate just the upper body to the right. Front, inhale. Exhale, left. Front, inhale. Exhale, right. Front, inhale. Exhale, both arms straight up. Check the posture. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, lengthen again. Bend the knees, knees over the feet in this Utkatasana or chair or fierce pose variation. Look up at those fingertips if you can. I'm going to turn to the side here so you can see a little bit better. Knees over the feet. Push out to the glutes when you're bent at the hips. Then straighten the legs, inhale. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stretch upward or arch back. Reaching back. Jaw closed for a better stretch of the neck. Up, inhale. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check the posture, and let's take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach, and lower. Nice and tall, bend the elbows, and roll the shoulders back. Great big circles, loosening up the torso as you roll. And straighten the arms for full range of motion. Breathing. Now shake everything out, moving your hips from side to side. Shake your feet out as if you're shaking water off. And again, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. Focusing a lot on the breath. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and do a sun salutation. Oh, we're not done yet. What am I saying? We have to warm up the lower part of our bodies. Mine warmed up, but I forgot yours isn't. So, put the hands on the front of your thighs. Keep the back as straight as possible, shoulders back and down. I'll turn to the side here. Keep those abs in tight and bend at the hips. Lengthen the spine, head and neck, an extension of the spine. If you start rounding, go back to where you were nice and flat. Keep the legs as straight as possible. You can modify by softening the knees if you want, but you won't get the hamstring and glute stretch if you soften those knees as much, but you have to do what's best for your body. I'm keeping my upper arms by my torso so my back doesn't round. Trying to prevent it from rounding. And then just release and relax down. Let gravity pull you down. Keep those abs in tight. Head, neck, and arms relaxed. And you may want to rotate the upper body to the right, keeping the legs and hips stationary. Your fingertips will be on the back of the legs anywhere, or on blocks or on the floor. And then rotate and do the same on the other side. So your body is balanced. Abs in tight. Come back to the center. And then slowly round up. One vertebra at a time. Head, neck, and arms relaxed. With those abs in tight. And as the head comes up, bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale and stretch up from side to side again at your own pace. Reaching and breathing, feeling the stretch of the sides of your body. Check that posture and take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. Now have your feet out about twice the width of your shoulders. And I don't have my mat here. I left it at home. So I'm on a rug. So if I slide, we'll have to do some different things, I guess. But start with your hands on your waist or your hips and push the hips forward. Push the hips back. Come back to the center, inhaling. Exhale, stretch to the left. Feet might need to be out at a bit of an angle, so your knees over the foot. Up inhaling. Exhale, same on the right side of your body. Up inhaling. Exhale, push forward. Roll to the left. Roll back. Roll to the right. And roll forward. Now opposite direction, continue to breathe throughout. Right. Back. Roll to the left and roll forward. Roll back and back to the center. Inhale. Exhale. Now bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, feet are pointed out and stretch to the right. Knee over the foot, lowering down. Up, inhaling. Exhale, stretch to the left. Up, inhaling. Exhale, right. You can reach toward the floor if you want, but you don't have to. Keep those abs in tight, lengthen the spine. Up, inhaling. Exhale, left in the same manner. Up, inhaling. Exhale, back to the right. If you want, you can open to the back, abs in tight, breathing. Center, inhaling. Exhale, left in the same manner. Up, inhaling. Exhale, arms up. I'm going to bring my feet in just a bit. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach. Lower the arms, bend both knees over the feet, torso tall, palms down, palms up, and slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Walk the feet in. Shake out. Loosen up. We're ready to start our balance now, I think so. Again, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. Now, hands on the waist or the hips. Focus on a spot in front of you that doesn't move. We'll do the right side first. You want to start with your feet as parallel as comfortable, no more than shoulder width apart. They can touch if you want. Whatever feels best for your individual body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and bring the right knee up in the front. Lower it, inhaling. Exhale, bring that knee up to the side and lower it, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side, rotate it to the front and lower, inhaling. Exhale, up in the front, rotate it to the side and lower, inhaling. Exhale up to the side, rotate it back to the front, straighten if you can, and lower, inhale. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling, left side now. Exhale, up in the front. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side, rotate it to the front, and lower, inhaling. Exhale, up in the front, rotate it to the side, lower, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side, rotate it to the front, straighten if you can, and lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling. Exhale. Now we're going to do a little more balance and stretching and warming up our muscles. We'll start again with the right hand side. Keep those abs in tight. Focus on your spot in front of you. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and bring that right leg forward. Leg is straight, foot is flexed. Point the toe. Flex the foot. Point. Flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale out to the side. Point. Flex. Point. Flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale to the back. Tighten the glute. Leg is still straight. Point. Flex. Point. Flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling, left side now. Exhale, left leg forward. Point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale to the side. Point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale to the back. Tighten the glute. Point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling, right again. Exhale, bring that right leg forward. Point, flex. Relax the foot. Circle the foot round and round. Change direction. Point, flex, and lower, inhaling. Exhale, left leg forward. Point, flex. Relax the foot and circle the foot round and round. And change direction. Point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling. Exhale, just shake everything. Very good. Now, let's take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. Again, roll the shoulders back. Great big circles, loosening up the torso as you roll. Straighten the arms for full range of motion. Shake out, moving your hips from side to side. And now I think what we're going to do is, I know we're going to do this, we're going to do a very short sun salutation to start with that is a bit of a flow. So we'll inhale and move, we'll exhale and move. It'll actually be very quick. I'll try to slow it down a little bit, and I'll use the Sanskrit words, but I'm going to do it to the side. I may have a little bit of difficulty because this rug is slick. And if I slide I'll just get back up and do it again. So hopefully you won't have that problem. Just stand at the front of your mat. If you have a mat or wherever, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. And hopefully you're nicely warmed up because our body certainly should be. Hopefully, bring the arms up, inhaling. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, stretch forward, bending at the hips into Uttanasana. Palms on the floor, bending the knees only if you need to. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, fingertips on the floor or modify the front of the legs. Then exhale and slide the feet back, palms on the floor, into a low hover. Inhale up into a cobra or Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, plant the toes on the floor behind you, hips up into the air, into Ardha Uttanasana. And I want you to just go into a plank and breathe, because I need to let someone in here, let Dot in. Okay. Go ahead and mute Dot. We're in a plank here. We're going to come back into Ardha Uttan, actually Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, an upward dog. Plant the toes on the floor, bring the hips up into the air, into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. Then slide the feet up, inhaling, back into Ardha Uttanasana, fingertips on the floor. Exhale, Uttanasana, palms on the floor. And then come all the way up, inhaling as you reach the top into Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. Okay, that was interrupted a little bit, but let's try that again. Now we're going to do it as a bit of a flow. Do what you can, breathe as much as you need to. You don't hold the positions as much as we normally do. We're going to do some planks though later on. So nice and tall at the front of your mat, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, arms up, inhaling. Exhale, stretch forward into Uttanasana. Palms on the floor. If you can, Ardha Uttanasana, inhaling, fingertips on the floor, flat back. Exhale, slide the feet back into Chaturanga Dandasana, a low plank. Then Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. It's a cobra basically, or actually it's an upward dog. Plant the toes on the floor behind you, inhaling into Adho Mukha Svanasana or a downward dog. Exhale, slide your feet up into Ardha Uttanasana, fingertips on the floor, flat back. Palms on the floor, exhaling. Uttanasana. Arms up, inhaling into Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. That's the very first sun salutation. Very simple, it's a flow. Let's take a deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. There we go. Now, we're going to do a few other little things like planks, and you can always modify on your elbows if you need to. So I'm going to go to the side again. I'm going to bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, come forward into, just put your palms on the floor and slide the feet back if you can into a plank posture. High plank, You can modify down on your elbows if you need to. Breathing. Then open to the right to a side plank. You can modify with the left or lower knee on the floor. You can have the heel of one foot up against the toes of the other, or stack the feet on top of each other. Breathe. If you want, lower the upper arm above the head. Bring it back up, inhaling. Exhale back down to a plank. Check your posture, make sure you're stable. And then open to the other side. And whatever you did on the other side of your body, try to do on this side as well. Focus on your posture and your breathing. If you want, lower the upper arm above the head. Bring it back up, inhaling. Exhale back down to a plank. Check the posture. Come into a downward dog, bringing the feet hip width apart, hips in the air, head between the arms. Lengthen and breathe. Really bending at the hips. Now you can either walk your hands back to your feet or lower your hips enough to slide your feet up to the fingertips or the palms. Flat back as best you can, fingertips on the floor, or you can have them on the front of your leg. You can bring the palms down into Uttanasana if you want. Don't have to, but you may. And then release and relax the upper body. And you may round up one vertebra at a time, as we did before, abs in tight. You can also bend the knees as you come up as a modification, or arms at your ears or your sides. Flatten the back as you slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reaching upward or arch back, reaching back. Looking at the fingertips if you can. Jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. Up, inhaling. Exhale again, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check the posture. And again, deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. Again, roll those shoulders back. Great big circles, loosening up the torso as you roll. Don't forget to breathe. Straighten the arms for full range of motion. And shake out, moving your hips from side to side. Shake your feet out as if you're shaking off water. And hopefully, everybody's doing well. And now we're going to go ahead and get down to the floor, hopefully without using our arms for support, but if you need, and go ahead and use your resources. So, seated stick posture. Legs straight, back straight, arms straight. Point the toes. Flex the feet, pushing out through the heel. Relax the feet. Release the hold, relax the arms. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, and bring the legs in and either sit cross-legged, half lotus, or full lotus. We're going to do a little stretching and opening of the hips before we do our spinal twist. So nice and tall with the torso. We're going to open our hips first by having the soles of our feet together. Hands on the ankles or the toes, and lower those knees down toward the floor. You may not be warmed up enough yet to get them all the way down, but you might be able to. That's good. Then relax and just rock and roll from side to side, massaging the glutes and the upper thighs against the mat or the rug, wherever you might be. Breathing throughout, keeping the torso as tall and as straight as possible. It might be at an angle, but try to get it as straight as you can. Come back to the center. Lower those knees down toward the floor. If you want, you can release and place your hands back behind. I like my fingers pointed outward, some like theirs pointed forward. But lower those knees down toward the floor. Lengthen the spine, arch the back a bit, and breathe. One can usually lower the knees a little closer to the floor in this posture. Breathing. Then bring the hands back, and you might have those knees a little closer to the floor this time. That's good. Now release. Cross-legged half lotus or full lotus. And we're going to rock the baby. I'm going to bring my right foot up first. You can do whatever is your more difficult one. And place the sole of your foot inside the inside of that left elbow. And wrap the right knee on the inside of your right elbow. And rock the baby back and forth. The higher you bring the leg, the more you're going to open that right hip. And if you have to modify here, you can hold your foot with your hand if you can't get it in to that elbow. But try to keep the torso as tall and as straight as possible. Keep those abs in tight and don't forget to breathe. Now we have twins, so we're going to put this right baby down. Then we're going to pick up the left baby, and we're going to put the sole of the foot on the inside of that right elbow and put the left knee on the inside of the left elbow. Torso as tall as possible. You can bring that leg up as much as you choose, but try to open that left hip as you rock the baby back and forth. And again, don't forget to breathe. It's a great hip opener. Looks simple, works more than it looks, but it does. And then release. Nice and tall. You can sit cross-legged half lotus or full lotus. I'm going to sit full lotus. You can always pick your torso up and your legs to work on that upper body strength if you choose to. You don't have to, but you may. Now we're going to do our spinal twist. So nice and tall. You want your torso as tall and as perpendicular to the floor as possible. And breathe. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, right fingertips in front, left behind. Turn, look over that torso, or that left shoulder into that simple spinal twist. And you may hold it here breathing, or put the right hand on the left knee, and you can wrap that left arm around and hold something on the right side of your body. If you choose, just do what works for your body. Challenge yourself, but don't hurt yourself. And breathe. Turn to the front, inhaling. Exhale and release. Check the posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale and place the left fingertips in front, right behind. Turn, look over that shoulder. And you may hold it here in this simple twist with the abs in tight. But if you did more successfully on the other side, do the same on this side as well. Left hand on the right knee, And you may wrap that right arm around and hold something on the left side of your body. Keep those abs in tight and breathe. Turn to the front, inhale. Exhale as you release. Check the posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, place both sets of fingertips on the floor in front of you. Lengthen the spine, bend at the hips as you walk forward. Go to your limit and hold it. You want to keep your back as long and flat as possible. Keep those abs in tight and the head and neck, an extension of the spine as best you can. Really try to lengthen that spine. Breathe. Now either walk your fingertips back up or arms at your ears, slowly coming up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check the posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, look at those legs and do exactly the opposite. Whichever leg was in front, put in back, or on top, put on the bottom. Again, if you want to work on your upper body strength, you can pick yourselves up, rock a little bit. You don't have to, but you may. And nice and tall, you want that torso nice and tall and as perpendicular to the floor as possible, abs in tight. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, right fingertips in front, left behind. Turn, look over the shoulder in this simple spinal twist. If you did more and you want to do it here, right hand on the left knee, and you can wrap that left arm around, holding something on the right side. Keep those abs in tight and breathe. Turn to the front, inhaling. Exhale as you release. Check the posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, left fingertips in front, right behind. Turn, look over that shoulder. Simple spinal twist. Hold it here or left hand on that right knee and wrap that right arm around, holding something on the left side of your body. Focus on your posture and your breathing. Turn to the front, inhaling. Exhale as you release. Check the posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, both sets of fingertips on the floor in front of you. Lengthen the spine as you bend at the hips and walk forward. Go to your limit and hold it. You want the back as long and flat as possible. Abs in tight. Head and neck an extension of the spine, and hopefully you're feeling a great hip opener here. And don't forget to breathe. Now slowly walk your fingertips back up or arms at your ears, slowly coming up, inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check the posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, unwrap the legs and hug the knees into your chest. Into your chest, balancing on your sits bones or rear end, whatever you want to call it. If you need to put a toe or two down, feel free to do so. Then come to the resting position. Your calves are parallel to the floor and to each other. I'll turn to the side a bit. Your back is as long and straight as possible, but it will be at an angle so you can balance. Keep the abs in nice and tight. Try to keep the shoulders back and down as best you can. And you may hold it here breathing, or straighten those legs up. And you may hold it here breathing. You can bring the hands to the calves or the ankles. And you may hold it here breathing, or open the legs. And you may hold it here breathing, or release the hands. Point the toes, flex the feet. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, and flex. Relax the feet. Bring the legs in, inhale. Exhale, resting position. Very good. Now you may continue to hold it here or straighten those legs again. And you may continue to hold it here or release and come into that full boat posture. Arms parallel to the floor and to each other. Point the toes, flex the feet. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, and flex. Relax the feet, resting position, inhaling. Exhale, bend the knees, feet on the floor this time, torso nice and tall, hugging those knees into your chest as best you can with those abs in tight. Now release the fold, straighten the legs out, seated stick posture, legs straight, back straight, arms straight. Point the toes and flex the feet. Relax the feet, release the fold. Place the hands on the front of the thighs. We're going to do a forward bend. So bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lean back if you can. You don't have to. You can just stretch upward if you choose. Don't forget to breathe. Then up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, bend at the hips and stretch forward, keeping those legs nice and straight. Your hands can be on the back of the thighs, the calves, the ankles, or the heels. Lengthen the spine. Really try to bend at the hips and keep those abs in tight and the legs nice and straight. Breathing. Head and neck, an extension of the spine to help prevent rounding the upper back as best you can. And again, don't forget to breathe. Try to push out through the glutes. Kind of push your glutes out to the side a little bit as best you can so you can come forward even more. Point the toes and feel the muscles, but keep the abs in nice and tight throughout. Then flex the feet, pushing out through the heels. Relax the feet and slowly come up, inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lean back if you can. Breathe. Up, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Seated stick posture, legs straight, back straight, arms straight. Point the toes and flex the feet. Relax the feet. And now open the legs. You want your torso as tall and perpendicular to the floor as possible. You want your legs out as best you can, keeping them straight, but you also want them out as far as possible. If you have any kind of back issues or hip issues, or this bothers you, because we're going to go down just from side to side, you can always modify. The modification, when you go to the left, if you need to, you can bend that right knee and bring it in. It's less pressure or stress on your lower back. And if you don't have back issues, it won't bother you. But if you do, make sure you modify. And of course, when you go to the right, then you can always bring that left leg in. So listen to your body and breathe. We're going to go ear towards the knee first on both sides, and then face toward the knee on both sides. And then we'll come to the center. So first, nice and tall, abs in tight throughout. Bring the arms up, inhale. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and stretch ear toward the knee to the left. Your right arm can be straight up. It can be parallel to the floor, or you can see if you can come down and touch the toes, but try to open the shoulders. When I say open the shoulders, bring this shoulder back as best you can. You'll get a much better stretch throughout the side of your body. Look up if you can, head and neck, and extension of the spine. Breathe. And then slowly come up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and now stretch to the right, ear towards that right leg. Left arm either straight up, parallel to the floor, or touching those toes. Bring the shoulder back. Look up if you can. Keep those abs in tight and breathe. Really try to lengthen that spine. And slowly come up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, turn, face the straight left leg and stretch down over that straight left leg. Your hands can be under the thigh, the calf, the ankle, or the heel. But lengthen that spine. Keep the abs in tight and breathe. Feet are just relaxed right now. We're going to do something different with them in a bit. But right now, they're just relaxed. Keep the abs in tight. And the back as long and flat as possible. Don't forget to breathe. Point both sets of toes now. Flex both feet. And slowly come up, inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach, lengthen, relax the feet, and come face down over on the right side. Hands under the right thigh, calf, ankle, or heel. Lengthen that spine. Keep the abs in tight, head and neck an extension of the spine. And breathe, legs nice and straight if you're not wonderful. Point both toes, both sets of toes. Flex both feet. Slowly come up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms down to the center, about shoulder width apart. Relax the feet again. And see if you can walk forward. If you start rounding the back, stop. And go back where you are nice and straight. Just go to your limit and hold it. You may hold it here or walk hand to hand over to the left side. Just stretch as far as you can. Then hand to hand back to the center. Hand to hand to the right side as best you can. Feet are still relaxed. Back to the center. And now if you can, slide the hands down and see if you can put your hands anywhere on your legs. Or if you want, you can wrap your index fingers around the big toes and pull the feet back. You can also put your hands on your ankles and point the toes. Do a little bit of both if you can. Flex the feet again and slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top of the arms. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides, relaxing the feet. Slide those feet together, those legs together. Hands on the floor behind you. Again, I like my fingers pointed outward, some like them pointed forward. And walk your knees up and down. Releasing some of those inner leg muscles I hope you just stretched. Your back is as straight as possible, but at an angle. Then seated stick position again. Point the toes. Flex the feet, pushing out through the heels. Relax the feet. Release the hold. Take a deep breath into your system. Exhale and round down. One vertebra at a time. And as your head reaches the floor, take a deep breath into your system. Exhale, push down with the arms and slowly bring both legs up. Remember, if you have back issues, bend the knees and then straighten the legs up, perpendicular to the floor. You want the lower back pressing against the floor and those abs sucked in towards the spinal column as best you can. You want your shoulders resting down into the surface below you as well. Point the toes and flex the feet. Relax the feet. If you need to support your legs to keep those legs straight up, you may do so with your hands on the back of the thighs until your legs are strong enough. You can also wrap a towel or a strap around the back of the legs to help hold it with your arms, again, until you're strong enough. But point the toes again, flex the feet, relax the feet, circle those feet again, round and round, big circles, abs in, tight lower back against the floor. Try to see how many circles you're going in each direction, and then switch directions so your body is as balanced as possible. And point the toes, flex the feet, relax the feet, open the legs, place the hands on the inner thighs, putting pressure downward, keeping that lower back against the floor and the abs sucked in towards the spinal column and the shoulders on the floor as best you can. If you can keep the legs straight, you can slide the hands down to the calves or the ankles, but you still want the pressure on those inner legs and the shoulders on the floor as best you can, as well as the lower back against the floor and the abs in tight. Point the toes, flex the feet, pushing out through the heels. Relax the feet, release the hold, bring the legs up perpendicular to the floor, inhale. Exhale, arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down, point the toes and flex the feet. Relax the feet, bend the knees, and hug them into your chest with your arms. Full wind, releasing position, breathing, abs in tight, rolling from side to side if that feels good. Massaging the back against the floor or the mat. Promoting circulation and hopefully preventing pain. We're going to go ahead now and do our full pelvic twist before we prepare for Shavasana or full relaxation. So keep the knees as high into the chest as possible. You want your quads or your thighs as close to your torso as you can get them basically. Release the hold and arms in the T position, palms down. Shoulders remain on the floor as best you can. Lower the knees over on the right. However far you go, remember, if you go part way, you work your obliques a little better, but with the shoulders on the floor and the abs in tight, turn and look at the opposite hand if you can. You can always modify by looking straight up. And keeping those knees up high toward the chest, roll in the same distance in the other direction. Turn and look if you can, abs in tight, breathing. And at your own pace, roll from side to side. Go slowly with yoga as best you can so that you really learn to use your muscles and not momentum. Going back and forth, breathing. massaging the back against the floor as you go. Balancing our bodies by trying to do the same in both directions and both sides. And if you want a little more, when you're in the center, straighten the legs up perpendicular to the floor, point the toes and flex the feet. Keeping the feet flexed and the legs straight, lower those legs on the right as close to the floor and the right hand as possible. Turn, look at the opposite hand, abs in tight, breathing, and in a fluid motion. Slowly bring those legs up. Massage the back against the floor as you slowly lower them down in the same manner on the left side of your body. And at your own pace, go from side to side, really using those muscles and massaging the back, transferring the weight. You can just keep your knees bent and those knees up toward the chest if you choose. You don't have to do this part. It's definitely more advanced, and it depends on what you're looking for in your practice. This really works your core a lot more. But the others are very relaxing. When your knees are bent, it's so relaxing. So again, you have to figure out what works for you, and you can do different things at different times, depending on what you want or need for your body. Just don't forget to breathe. And on the final one, bend the knees if they're not already bent. And come back to the center. Straighten the legs up perpendicular to the floor, point the toes, flex the feet, pushing out through the heels. Relax the feet, place the soles of the feet together, bending the knees, and slowly lower the feet to the floor, allowing the knees to open. Let gravity just pull them down, and lower the arms enough so the palms are up and the fingers are naturally curled up. Shoulders are resting down into the surface below. Close your eyes and breathe in this bottle opener posture. And now we'll prepare for Shavasana or full relaxation. So if you want, you can slide the heels down on the floor until the legs are straight. And just let the feet flop out to the sides and you'll be in that corpse posture. But if you want a little more, arms at your sides near your hips, palms down. You can bring those legs up perpendicular to the floor. Lower back will be against the floor when those legs are straight up in the air. Abs are in tight, shoulders are still resting on the floor as best you can. Point the toes and flex the feet. Relax the feet and slowly lower those straight legs down toward the floor, slowly and in control. Remember that if you have any kind of back issues, bend the knees and slide the feet on the floor until the legs are straight. Don't forget to breathe. And if you haven't already done so, when you do reach the floor with the straight legs, take a deep breath into your system, inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs. Exhale and then just relax in that corpse posture. Soon we'll take another deep breath in together. And when we exhale this time, we'll fist and flex and tighten everything we can in our bodies, including our faces and our necks and everything, again, as we exhale. So take a deep breath into your system. Exhale and tighten. And then just release and relax down. Relax down into that corpse posture. If you have back issues or any kind of issues where this is uncomfortable, you can always bend the knees, feet out on the edge of the mat or about that width apart, and let the knees rest together. So the lower back is against the floor a little bit better. Or you can put something under the knees to help with that lower back. If you don't have any issues, you might just want to be in the corpse posture. You might want to put something over your body or under your body. Or you may want to roll your heads from side to side until you find the most comfortable position for your head and neck. Close your eyes when you get into the posture where you know you can relax. Open your minds. Open your minds and travel to one of your favorite safe places. You might be alone or with your favorite person or people. It could be a place you frequent in your life or one you just dream up in your head. It's okay. It's your safe place. Breathe. Your mind is open. You're in your safe place. We'll move through your body, relaxing the muscles, releasing the joints a little bit more as we move through. And each time you exhale, continue to breathe on your own. Begin with the hands and the fingers, relaxing the muscles, releasing the joints. As you move up the arms, release the joints in your wrists. Relax the forearms. Release the joints in your elbows. Relax the upper arms, the biceps and triceps. And now relax the shoulders, the deltoid and lateral muscles as you release the joints. The arms and shoulders are relaxed. You're in your safe place. Lower the focus now to the toes and the feet. Relax the muscles, release the joint. Allow the heels to sink deeper into the surface below you. Again, wherever you might be, in your safe place. As you begin to move up the legs, release the joints in your ankle. Relax the shins. Relax the calves. Release the joints in your knees. Relax the hamstrings up the back of your legs. And now relax the quadriceps as you relax the thighs. Relax the hips, releasing the joints. Relax the glutes, allowing the glutes to sink deeper into the surface below you in your safe place. Your legs and hips are relaxed. Your arms and shoulders are still relaxed. Focus now on the torso, beginning at the lower back and the spinal area, starting around the tailbone. Continue to breathe. Relax the muscles around the spinal area as you move through the lower back, relaxing those lower back muscles. Relax the obliques up the sides of your torso. And relax the abdominal muscles. Relax the diaphragm and rib cage areas. Relaxing the mid part of your back and spine. Relax the upper back and shoulder blades as you relax the spinal area, moving up between the shoulder blades, all the way through the neck to the base of the skull. Now focus on the chest area. Relax the sternum area and pecs. Relax the clavicle or collarbone area. Your diaphragm and rib cage area is relaxed. Your back is relaxed. Your abs are relaxed. Your entire torso is relaxed as you move up through the neck, relaxing the neck from the bottom to the top and all the way around. Release the jaw as you relax the chin. Relax the lips. Relax the tongue. Relax the cheeks. Relax the nose and ears. Relax the eyes and temples. Relax the brow. Smooth the forehead. And now relax the scalp, beginning at the forehead at the perfect intensity for you. Imagine a massage moving all the way through the scalp to the base of the skull of the neck. Breathe. Your mind is open. You're in your safe place. Your body is relaxed and functioning perfectly. And now, from wherever you may have traveled in your mind, it is time to come home. So take a deep breath into your system. Exhale and become aware of your fingers and toes, your wrists and your ankles. Take another deep breath in. Exhale and bring the legs up, bending the knees, and hug them into your chest with your arms. Raise the head up toward the knees. Lower the head, inhaling. Exhale and either roll to the right to sit up or rock and roll up to a seated position and sit cross-legged, half lotus or full lotus. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Hold the position, inhaling. Exhale and thank you very much for coming. Namaste. I hope you all feel better than when you started. I hope you got what you needed. And please unmute yourselves as I stop the recording. Thank you so much for being here.